Survival Let's Play from the beginning. Let's get started, guys. Hey guys, today I'm going to start a series. It's based on the quality of life things and starting out in Minecraft. If you're new to Minecraft and you haven't played before, or if you've played and you're just looking for a little bit of help to get started, some things that maybe improve your game experience, this is the kind of series that I'm trying to develop here. I did start a new world in survival. I do have a chest. So first off, we'll just start off and we'll get some seeds, because the first thing I want to do is create a way to get some eggs and chickens. And we're going to need seeds for that. Plus this allows us to clear up an area over here. Need a few blocks, that way we can encase the chickens into a holding spot until we can get some iron and develop a better setup later on. It just needs to be too deep so the chickens can't get out. That's the way most mobs in Minecraft. As long as you've got a too deep hole, they're not going to be able to get out, including yourself. So that's something to keep in mind. So, oh wow, we got sheep over here too, so that's cool. The sheep's coming towards us. Let's go ahead and, if they're here, we might as well see if we can get maybe a couple sheep too at the same time. Alright, let's see if we can push this guy in. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Now I need to get rid of this other block. Ah, we got a chicken. Sweet. That's what this episode is going to be about, is getting chickens. So we can get some eggs. And then make an AFK chicken farm later on. So let's go, Warren. And normally, you know, if you're new in Minecraft and you haven't started to play it before, in survival, you don't know what to do. You know, you see a lot of people in videos that they make a lot of cool stuff. But survival has a little bit different aspect. You need to get in and figure out a way to get some food, to get some materials, and do that within a time so you're safe and you're not worrying about getting killed by monsters. Okay, chicken lost his little drive. Okay, come on, buddy. Follow me. Come on. You got some grass blocking you? Sometimes the AIs on some of the animals and stuff get a little bit goofy, especially with updates. But of course, if you're new to Minecraft, now we got to. Let's go ahead and let's breed them. It seems as though if you breed them, the animals won't despawn on you. So that's something to keep in mind too. We'll just go ahead and clear out some more area here, get some more seeds. Need to get some more materials in a minute, some trees, some logs, but at least we got one. All right, since it's the first day, we're not going to waste our time on it. The main thing is to get the 2 chickens, which we got. Feel pretty lucky on that. Sometimes animals are just hard to find, and if you're playing on a server, it's even harder. Okay, let's see what items we got in our bonus chest. Go ahead and empty this out. One thing too, while you're in your chest, you can double click the items that are the same and they'll pop down in your inventory. Let's go ahead and get the chest. We'll leave the torch there. Another thing about clearing the grass that helps out see other kind of mobs, especially like baby zombies and stuff like that will attack you at night. So it's good to have your area cleaned out if you can. So let's go ahead and get some wood. Need some logs to be able to get materials later on, build tools and weapons. Okay guys, I want to time lapse here real quick, grab some trees, see what we get. There's a couple more sheep. Let's go ahead and see if we can grab some of those to save for later. That's one thing you always want to do, is take advantage of whatever opportunity comes towards you. So we got 2 of these sheep we can grab up and have those for later. And we'll continue on. Let's go over here and look and see what we can get on the mountainside. Maybe it's in the open face. Well, at least we got one lava source we can use. We can make a cobble generator if we wanted to, but when you're first starting out, there's no point, in my opinion, to make a cobble generator because you're going to need to find resources. And to find those resources, a lot of time you're going to do a little bit of mining. So that's the other thing. So, you know, when you're first starting out, the quality of life tip is go ahead and make sure you're familiar with your surroundings. I'll look to see what you have. There's a mushroom. Okay, we got some mushroom trees, which is nice. We got some water there. Let's go down and see if there's any surface ores. Looks kind of empty so far. Oh, we need to make us a way to get back out just in case there was a mob down here, a hostile mob that wants to get a hold of us. Okay. Well, looks pretty barren actually. Lots sometimes you might be able to see stuff underwater like that too. This just there's not anything here at this time, so it's okay. Let's go back over and look at the mountain and see what we got here in a minute. Like I said, lots of flowers. This is not a flower forest, but actually I didn't look on map 3, but we can check it later on. Looks like we're just in a regular forest. Okay guys, I want to time lapse this a little bit. So like I said, we can shorten the video and not have it too long. Just going to explore over here on the sides and see what is around. We'll try to make a way around using the least amount of blocks as we can. Do a little exploration. Not seeing a lot. I do like this snowy extreme hill areas, and that's kind of what we got here. There's another source of lava we can use. And it's kind of a nice area where actually in the center we can probably develop some kind of base maybe later on. And we'll just work our way over here. Also with the snow, if you don't know how to get snow, if you got mountains like this, you can just right click with the shovel and you'll get some blocks. There we got a witch, and then there was some ice also we can use later on. And forgot to get food earlier, so we'll go ahead and grab some now. Got our first spruce tree. And we'll just kind of speed this up. I thought I heard an Enderman. There he was. Still in our blocks. Alright, I think we're going to get over here. Now there's some coal. So we're going to grab this coal because it's here and we're here. Coal's nice to have to start out with, and you don't always find it right away in the first day until you get down maybe doing some mining. So it's nice to have it over here. And once we get this coal dug up, we'll go ahead and start stair-stepping and scaling down the side to get back where we started out at. And that's kind of the next thing you need to think as you're roaming around looking. What kind of area do you want to build in? You know, nothing's permanent, so you don't have to pick an area and stay there, but it's good to have an area that you think you might want to spend a little time at. One way you can do that, you can explore the seed. If you already started a world and you want to find out, you can copy it, turn it into creative, or create another world with that same seed and start it with cheats on so you can explore it. For some people that takes the fun out of the game, the mystery of what's there, but if you're looking for a certain resource, sometimes that's the best way to do it, especially if you get to the point where you're looking for your stronghold and you've looked all around, you can't find it. You know there should be one there, but you just can't see it. Sometimes making a copy and going into creative for it is not a bad idea. That just depends on your gameplay. Again, this is kind of a beginner episode, somebody that wants to play the game in survival and could use a few extra tips. Okay, we'll go ahead and start scaling down now. Just stair stepping. You gotta watch on the ledge like this because you know the block underneath you could just be empty, so you'll end up falling. So just be careful if you do this. And like I said, I'm just gonna stair step down. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and I'm gonna need some tools. Let's get some torches. Got plenty of coal for that. And while we're here, might as well go ahead and make a workbench. And see, our pickaxe is getting low, so we probably ought to go ahead and make some tools. Get some more sticks for the tools. Throw a torch up. The other thing is, I'm going to go ahead and switch those. Get my pickaxe back down in my hand. And I'm thinking I'll just go ahead and place the crafting bench down here as a step. And we'll leave it here for a feature. That way if we come back up when we need it. Crafting benches are cheap, so it don't hurt to have a couple around. Make some tools. Let's get a couple of picks. We'll need those for mining until we can get some iron later on. And we'll have to have another axe. Let's see, probably, let's go ahead and get a shovel. Don't hurt to have one of those. And probably one sword. I like using an axe, but sometimes you need a sword just a little faster. Plus, let's go ahead and have a hole so we can get the wheat started for our sheep down there. And I think probably a furnace. We got enough cobble for that. So we'll go ahead and work our way back down now. So I'll try to keep these episodes short, guys, 15 minutes max. That way, you know, it's not too bad to watch. More than 15 minutes at a time is, I know, a little bit long. Definitely, you know, 30 minutes is way too long. 20 minutes is pushing the limit, especially if it's a new episode, a new guide like this. Okay, went through our first pick. But if you have other ideas, guys, there's something that you want to see or whatever, you're new and you want to see what can be done, or you have a question about something, feel free to ask in the comments and stuff. All right, we'll throw our torch down. Let's go ahead and work our way down. But again, this is for, like I said, I enjoy playing survival, and on my channel, you know, I'll show you tips and tricks and glitches, but I do enjoy just the basic survival too. So let's go ahead and build ourselves a stair step down here. And it's nighttime. Got quite a few things going on. You may not look like it, but we've gathered a few resources. We got a few animals. And since it's nighttime, we'll go ahead and dig us a hole. And this is kind of what I would do normally. I can hear some zombies and mobs outside, so we'll go ahead and throw a couple blocks down to keep them out. Just remember, baby zombies can get in holes that are worn by worn, so you gotta worry about those. We can throw a torch down, now we're safe. Mobs have to, they can't spawn within 24 blocks of you unless they're already there. So that's something else to keep in mind. And we'll just dig an area out here, and this will be kind of our mining area. I may do some mining off video, gathering some wood and stuff like that, basic stuff, but like for the animals and stuff, I'll make sure that I do that on video so you guys can see how that's done. You know, anybody can mine blocks and cut trees down, so I don't think that's that important. But I think I'm gonna, like I said, wrap this episode up, guys. Hope you enjoy, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.